late start. It's actually going to just be me today. Greg is out doing some podcasts for us for the week. So we're going to, hopefully, this is going to everything. Hello, Taylor. So for the late delay, I was actually live streaming to Hello Mythos. To our Facebook group. I was playing some Sea of Thieves with our son and Keegan. So that's what I was doing. And I realized the time and messaged Greg, and he's like, "Oh crap, I forgot." Well, now it's just me today. So I will have to get on and do some more streaming. The new beta for what is it, Josh? Back 4 Blood. Yeah, Back 4 Blood. The new hello Millers. Basically, Left 4 Dead is on that. Sorry, my phone's almost dead, so I'm trying to make sure it doesn't shut off. There we go. That's what both my boys, I had downloaded on our computer, my Xbox, and our one son's PS to go and what am I stepping on? Be able to play all together. It's not a split screen game, unfortunately. So we did that, and that worked out pretty well. So that was an interesting beta. It's only one level, but you get, I think, 8 or 10 like acts. So that's always a interesting thing. Josh, we've died what? How many times? I don't know. 2 or 3 times, and that was on easy. Yes, it is cross-play compatible, Mythos. So if you get it on the PS, I think it's stream. Same thing with the computer or PCs is stream, and then the Xbox is the actual site. So that's always a interesting thing. The only thing I don't like about it right now is you can't go in with like 2 or 3 people. It will automatically find a 4th or however many people you have. So there's always that. For what we've been doing miniature wise, Greg has been finishing up some of his stuff. I know he just finished painting, I believe, his little weasels. He's got them camouflaged now. Well, at least started being camouflaged. I think he's done with all the actual guys as far as I know. I'm trying to look all around his stuff. Yeah, because he doesn't have any more bases. So yeah, as of right now, all his guys are completely done. At least that's what it looks like. I know I still have, well, literally like 100 and something troops of all my Soviet troops I have to actually paint, which I might end up taking to work tonight. Actually, I might not. I might just take my computer. Mythos, yeah, randoms I personally don't like, especially when I play any zombie-wise games, because if, at least on there, if you don't have someone to talk to and actually communicate, you're not going to get very far. No, Miller, my car ended up breaking down. Yes, about a week ago, we ended up with the parts, so I ended up working on that instead of my painting, like I was going to do. I had my desk all set up, so I was going to do that. And Greg actually has to roll good to get them to actually work. So, I mean, that's the only catch-22 on that one. So, I mean, I still have oil and stuff all over my hands. So, that's one bad thing about working on vehicles. I ended up snapping one of my nails pretty damn far down. So, getting into the Lincoln that we have, it sucks. There's not a lot of room. I mean, there is, but there isn't. And where the bolts are, we just put I ended up putting a pulley on it. And I don't know if it's maybe my tension or actual arm or what, but it's still all screwed up. And I'm just hoping it's not going to burn up something else trying to get it to work. So I'll have to end up in the morning, go and rip it all apart again, pull it back off, go, hope to God, get another pulley, redo it, and hope for the best. If not, it's going to the junkyard because I'm done playing with it. But yeah, I'll try to get, what I wanted to do is get up yesterday and start the painting because my guys are going to be pretty easy. Literally, their uniform is khaki, I believe it was, and then their helmets were olive. Yes and no. I've worked enough and been trained enough by like my dad and even Greg on what kind of does what for the most part. But I mean, I could change brakes, do tune-ups, things like that. So that's always interesting. I'd rather be dirty under a car than getting my nails done. Do I get my nails done? Yes, but I'm a tomboy, not a girly girl. So that's why if you ever see videos, I'm usually either covered in grease or paint of some form. Hey, Josh. Yeah. You're going to crash. I need my, what? That little coaster, the metal coaster. No, not paint. The little metal coaster on my desk. The one that has, oh gosh. It's right there behind, right next to the paint thing. Metal coaster. That. Thank you. So, but other than that, I have, let's see, I started when, what was it, Tuesday, one of my Space Marines, no. My brain went dead. Death Guard, trying to finish them up as well. And then literally all, because I have this one to finish that I started. And then I have 4 more actual Space Marines from the Combat Patrol. And then the 3 that I kit bashed. And then all of our Warhammer, I believe, is done. No, I take that back. I have one more of Greg's as well. That Clint gave him. I don't believe there was really that much. Now I'm trying to remember everything that Greg's told me I need to talk about. Yeah, because there's no giveaway today. That I know. Because Mythos won the last one. Dylan, there is, where the hell did I put him? Right there on top of my pink box. There's a sprue right next to the back. Nope, other side. Right there. Your hands on it. That. Yeah, that. Okay, I know it's a Space Marine. Now, which one? I don't know. Because it doesn't say. So, Greg has it basically primed for the most part. It's one of the intercessors, I believe. So that's the one he has. I gotta finish it. But I don't know exactly what this one's supposed to look like. And I think he wants me to actually do it the way it's supposed to look like. And I don't even know where that piece goes. Where would that go? Oh, that's part of the gun.
Ammo crate. Oh, there's chickens out.
Be careful, Josh. The chickens actually fight back. Yep, they'll hurt you if you attack too many of them. So my son right now is playing on our Xbox, and he's playing Sea of Thieves. It ended up being a little over 3 hours. Maybe, I don't know, Mythos. Ended up being a little over 3 hours of playing, trying to figure out how to get past this area because they have a new campaign out where you have to go and sail through this area and then have to dive like literally all the way down to the bottom, find Jack Sparrow's compass, and then follow the compass into this mermaid siren kind of like lair. And you have to pull levers and move statues around. It was nuts. So, I think I had 2 or 3 people watching literally the whole time. Other than that, I don't blame people for not wanting. I know my phone went dead in the middle of it, so I had to go and try to charge it up, and we lost Keegan for a couple minutes on that. Still screwing around with my laptop part-wise for trying to get people in parties and being able to hear everyone. So I was able to get it through where people heard him actually through the game chat. So that was a good part. This upcoming week, my dog's walking around. What's wrong, Jesse Jane? This upcoming week, I'm gonna try, keyword try, to either get my Flames of War. Actually, I think they are Flames of War. Yeah, I think they're Flames of War. Now I have to actually think. Yeah, because I went and got Keegan got me those for doing his Necrons. So I have Flames of War troops I have to do, and there's like 150 something troops, and I still have my Team Yankee guys to finish as well. And I believe I have Flames of War tanks to actually paint too. But those are pretty easy. Those are literally a green, a Russian green, and then black. And then some dry brushing. That's it for them. That's why I basically like them. Where Greg's are actually like massively camouflaged. So I don't know how much you can see, but come on, focus. He's trying to focus on everything but this. But he's got, looks like gray, but I might be wrong because he has, what the hell color is this? German field gray, which personally looks green. But he has that. He's got all 4 of his little weasels done. I have to try to find more of the actual brown basing for the soldiers because I think he has a few extra that can be. Those are toppers. Oh no, he has to paint these guys because these guys go in the back of his transporters, and he's got 4 transporters. I only see 3 up here, maybe 3 or 4. Oh nope, there's the 4th one that he has to do. So because those all basically sitting, so those go in the back of them. So he still has extra troops to paint. Ha ha ha. And it looks like he's got enough to maybe do 4, 5, maybe a big base of actual guys. Nope. And another. I don't know how these guys are. So he's still got quite a bit of extra guys left, but we don't have any more bases. So I'll have to try to find some of those. And get them for him. Dad's not here, honey. That's why I'm doing the live stream by myself. What'd you need?
We're just going up to Annabelle's because she's going to run us around.
I know. I'm trying.
Why don't you take her food over there and see if she wants that?
We're good.
Grandma has like.
Is that even right?
Okay. So, but other than that, I believe Greg's pretty much done with all his stuff. Unless he's gonna go and do camouflage on it, which I don't believe he is.
Can you go check them out?
I think he still has for Warhammer wise. I think he just has to put the I almost said stickers. That's not it. Decals
No idea.
on because I had to go and pick up more because he ran out of decals for the Space Marine part. He has Blood Angels and Wolves, and I think Dark Angel or the Blood Angels, the Space Wolves, the Dark Angels are what he has left. So we had to go and buy another transfer sheet from someone who ended up not putting them on or something. I don't know.
I feel like we went super far. I didn't think we went that far. How many Ancient Spire?
Trying to think if there's really anything else. Not too much.
Okay. And I only know how the other ones laid out. That's when we gotta go. Do a flip.
What are you doing, you goofballs?
You went the wrong way.
To what? Are you trying to do that mission we just did?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. Now just straight ahead. Cut through the rocks instead. So
Yeah, a lot of people don't like the transfers. I think that's why I kind of like the 2 factions I have because there are no transfers whatsoever.
I hate how this massive this right in the middle of my
I don't know how I went and motivated you to do anything because I'm not motivated to do anything today. So I might, end up taking my laptop to work and say screw people and play zombies. That or play Sea of Thieves is probably what I'll end up doing. Josh, get away from the right
I know, we saw it.
because they'll shoot at you.
Anchor, Mason, can you come up here and drop the anchor?
So I might end up getting back on my computer and playing with my kids.
Oh, that's right. Okay, we dropped it.
Cost 9,909 gold.
So, hey, there's a chest in here. A chest of sorrow. But they're during sorrow.
Yeah, to a point. I mean, some of them. I mean, oh god, where are all his? I think he's put them all away. Like there's a few of them that have like the little writings or not misprint, but so I had to help Greg with the transfers at first. Some of them that have like the weird Now it's gonna piss me off. I can't think of them. This. Does this one have any?
Yeah, the last
No.
one only has like 5.
There it is. It's the Judicator that he had. This one has like 3 different transfer stickers on them. Maybe. I'm trying to move things without crushing any of the stuff. On his one arm, and there's writing up at the very top. This is the only one I would go and say I would be okay with. The other ones I probably could have went and just, well, other than the skull, but went and actually painted it on him. I know there's another one that had it like on its knee or something. I don't remember which one it was, but he had, yeah, it was, whoop, get back in there. I don't remember which one it was now. Unless it was his bikes. Maybe it was his bikes. But that's basically the only ones I would quote say okay to. But other than that, I personally don't think they make too much of a difference. But that's also my own opinion. And again, I think that's why I went with the factions I did, because if I had to go and put every single one of these little things on, I think I'd go nuts. Personally. But and I'm not very entertaining because I don't have anyone to beat up on today.
Like I was standing on the
well, like I said, with the Judicator, there's 3 different transfer slips on that one. Because they don't have just one. You got to go and find the right little writing on it, and then the little skull that'll fit, plus the Ultramarine symbol. And then you have to make sure you know what characters are what to be able to put the right sticker on, because, or transfer on it, because some of them have the U, or at least with the Ultramarine, it's the U, and then it has like a red skull, and then some have a white skull, and then there's some that has the little numeric numbers, and then there's one that has writing in it, and then there's some that are blue, and then some that are white. And yeah, there's just like so much different stuff depending on which one. I mean, the Blood Angels, okay, that one wouldn't be hard, or the Wolves, I can see. Or even the Dark Angels. Those ones are pretty easy. But the Ultramarines, they have like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like 10 or 11 different ones to be placed up on shoulders. So it's kind of one of those catch-22s with them. Because, I mean, he has some of his regular Space Marines down here. And on one, yeah, it's just a regular U. And then another one, you're fine, Taylor, has the white U with the red head, skull in it, which is a captain marking, I believe. A sergeant, I'm sorry. A sergeant marking. And that's a regular one. He doesn't have any. So, I mean, that's my dilemma with the transfer stickers. Any of the other ones, I would say go for it. But some of these other ones, yeah, it's nuts. I mean, I guess with the Space Wolves, I think they're squad markers or markings, because it looks like there's like weird Viking kind of lettering. Yeah, see, that's I'm not familiar enough with Warhammer to go and say, okay, yeah, I could go and put these on here with this guy and this guy. Mine are either, well, they're chaos. That's it. And that's all I have to really worry about. I don't have to go and say, well, he's a captain and he's a this and he's nope. There's probably on there, but the guys I have are either Pokwalkers or regular space. I have 3 Terminators that are bigger than everything else, and I painted them different than everything else.
Yes.
And then I have Typhus, and then I believe 2 different Lords. I know I have 1 at least that came with
We're sinking. We're sinking.
What did you hit? You
I
better
don't know what we did.
you better go and make sure because you have a hole somewhere if you filled that much water up.
Can it just be waves?
Nope.
In? No, there's actually a hole.
You most likely have a hole. And it looked like it was in the front of your ship. Look up on the it's in the front of your ship.
No, it's not that. That's just like a thing. It's down here. There's a hole.
Somewhere.
I can't see it. I gotta pull out the window.
Oh, no, you have the stoop. So yeah, yours would just fill.
Ours will just fill up because of the waves.
Uh-huh.
That's dumb. Yeah, and it's still filling. See?
Ah, okay. So those Viking symbols are just for whatever. Even so, I still wouldn't. I mean, the Space Wolf ones are cool. Same thing with the
I got it. Keep empty. I'm gonna try this out.
the Blood Angels as well. Not too thrilled about the Dark Angel ones because it's just wings with a sword. That's literally it. The Blood Angels at least has like the little drop with the angel wings.
Yeah. Alright, you can grab some.
But other than that, yeah, there's not really much going on. I know with the new season for Cold War, the zombies, they added a new perk and then some other specialties for that. So then I finally finished that actual Easter egg on that one and got those accomplishments. So far on all 3 of the new map or 3 maps they have, I finished off all those. So that's a good part. Other than that, there's not much. There is really. I know Clint we would have played today. That's why I ended up streaming a little bit. Clint had to help his dad. Dee ended up having to cancel. Keegan ended up being canceled because he's sick, so I ended up playing with him on the Xbox. Last week was the same thing basically, but we ended up with a very large group of people playing, and we ended up playing Minecraft.
Alright, I'm gonna use this storage crate.
So I ended up taking just the other day. Friday? Yeah. Friday, I ended up playing with Clint's daughter, and we turned the world that we were playing on survival-wise into creative. So we ended up just going haywire on an underground bunker. We have, pretty much everything down there. So, Keegan's doing a little better than what he was, so that's a good thing. Trying to think if there's anything else. The Back for Blood came out. That's just the beta. I do plan on actually getting that game. It's $60, so I might order it either this week or next week because that comes out in what? November, Josh?
Yeah.
Yeah, November. So I got a couple months for that. And then I gotta save some money. Yeah, but Warhammer, you can only do so much. With Minecraft, you got hours and hours and hours. On one of our realms, I literally went and said, "Screw it." It is a true story. Greg was building something. I'm like, I want a panda. I was trying to swear we couldn't find one. So I just started running in one direction. 2 hours, literally 2 hours of running and hiding in the nighttime, sleeping through it, making sure I don't get those phantoms. And I finally ended up finding this little itty bitty island, and it was a pain in the ass to get those pandas back. I was able to go and drag one with me and put one in a boat and drag that with me back. And ended up breeding them to basically make more. And yeah, that was a nightmare and a half because it took me 2 hours to find the thing and then almost 4 to get back. It sucked. But yeah, that was very interesting. That one also I ended up having decided to go and actually jumbify all the creatures. So I had a wandering merchant with a llama. I made a horse. I made a cow, a pig, a chicken. No, actually, I didn't do the chicken. Yes, I did. Yeah, I made a chicken. I made a dog. I think I was working on the cat, or I just finished the cat. But I went and literally caged them in to go and make. It was a pain. You have to actually count each spot. If you look close enough, you can see each different color block, so you can tell. Okay, it's like 5 or 6 blocks. Most of the time, for like the cows, it was a 6x6. It wasn't no small little thing. So that was always an interesting little fun. Took me hours. I got bored. I just sit and play. But I think I'm going to end it here. I know it's a short little one, just catching up. But without Greg being here to pick on, there's not much. Hello, Brian. Hopefully everything's going good with you and Mel. You okay there, Josh?
Yeah.
Well, if you would be on sooner, I know I was half hour late, but not. I can stay on a little bit longer. But there's not really much to talk about. I've already kind of gone over everything else. So, yes, I was late, Brian, because I was playing.
Okay, so I have 3. You have 3. Let's go.
Yeah, I started about. Well, this show's 35 minutes, so it was about 4:30 when I started. I was live streaming to Facebook, Sea of Thieves, so we finally ended up saying screw it and just ended it. What's going on, honey?
If we do bounties and stuff or find the treasure, anything on the ship will save, right?
Unless someone takes it or.
So like if me and Mason have a whole bunch of like crates and stuff and we left it on here and saved it, it will stay.
Send
No.
Clint the link. Are you doing the live show stuff?
Yes.
Send Clint the link. In chat. And
And-
tell them I'll be there in a second. We wrap down.
Well, Greg just got here, so.
Is anybody still there?
Yeah. It's Brian and Mythos and Taylor so far. Alright, so there's Clint.
Yeah. For some reason, it only works when you put the link in the message below. Otherwise, I can't get it to sign in for some reason.
And give me 1 second. There's Brian as well.
What's up, dudes?
Howdy.
Hold on. Greg's coming.
Me and Mel and Colette are here, so
Nice.
we can get everybody in.
Yeah, Greg and I were just doing a podcast, so.
Well, it's okay. Me and Josh and Keegan were playing and didn't realize the time until about 4:30 and got
Yeah.
off. Like, whoa,
We've all
oops.
been busy today,
Yeah, pretty much.
running around getting stuff done, and then trying to fit time in to do some gaming stuff. Gaming, not gaming, gaming.
Gaming.
Yeah.
Is that? Can you see
Yeah.
everybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
We really need to get a holder for the truck, I think.
We're gonna try to fill all three of us in here. Well, so where you guys at?
Well, I'm leaving Greg's house.
Oh, where's Greg?
At Greg's house. I dropped
Were
him off.
you at Greg's house by
I just-
yourself?
I don't know where he went, actually. Personally.
Drama.
We actually just drove around while we were doing the podcast.
Oh,
You know, a commute podcast works better if we actually commute somewhere versus just sit in the vehicle and pretend to drive.
hit you in the face.
Almost did.
No, if I ever thought you would have went and hit her, I guarantee I would have probably saw you be knocked out.
Oh, dude, she cut me. She will cut me like,
I would.
jeez.
I would.
Cut you like cheese.
We
Nice.
just
Oh, do you have another paintbrush?
we just finished filming a Weird War video, and that's what we're on the me and Mel are on the road, so we're hanging out with Colette at her place for a couple days.
Oh, there you go.
So Brian, before I forget to ask, most of your Weird World War II stuff, what scale is it?
28 mil to 32 mil.
Okay.
I do have like Gear Creek stuff, like 15 mil stuff.
No, I was just trying to see what your average range is. As I'm looking for stuff for the 3D printer, I'm trying to figure out where to go with things.
Yeah, I mean, 28 mil is the best scale. I would think for Weird War because I mean, there's not much in 15 or 20.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, with my printer, it doesn't matter. I can scale it up or down. Mine is so much versatility that the little building I just printed in 15 millimeter is actually designed in 28 millimeter. I just reduced
That's awesome.
it because I didn't need it that big. I want it for Team Yankee.
Right on.
But, you know, it's normally 28, and they just say, well, you know, reduce it by this much or increase it by this much if you want it to be this scale, you know. It does it so
Why don't you
easily.
guys say hi real quick?
Oh. Hey guys. Hi. We're paying with these. Remember these?
Who's back there? Is that Greg?
Yes, he finally showed
Yeah.
up.
Look at that.
All right.
The whole crew is here.
Mhm.
whole crew.
Pretty
Whoa. Mel.
Colette had some awesome paints, and we just had to try them out.
They're painting horses.
With-
Show them your art.
Yes. See with these.
See, it's not only about painting miniatures. It's about painting little cute horses.
There you
Yeah.
go.
You know, a horse head. You know, like.
We're doing it. We're doing it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I still build models and stuff, so that makes sense.
Hey, Clint, I still work. Oh, that doesn't count.
Yeah, well, we weren't going to go there.
Hello, Matos. Hello,
It still
Taylor.
works.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Well-
Brian.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
What's up, dude? We're just chilling. We, like I said, we just finished playing a game of Dust Tactics.
Oh, nice. We were just talking
Nice.
about dust tactic terrain.
Yeah, we
Oh,
were
right.
just discussing
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
That is actually kind of funny.
Yeah, our sometimes we do those podcasts on the move, you know, the commute ones, and we were out
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
one, and it got late, and then we tried coming back and got
Yeah,
road
we
work, and
We were a couple towns over.
Right on.
North or south?
huh?
Which direction did you end up going?
I don't know. Clint drove
We went
down
out
the
to
hill.
Shellsburg.
Yeah.
Shellsburg. Is that like the...
It's
Well,
a smaller
I-
town than what we live
yeah.
in.
That's like where anything
It's
goes.
about
No one-
about 20 minutes north of us.
Yeah, basically. It's not too far from
Oh shit, we
there.
can see ourselves. I'm sorry, I didn't cuss. You can see yourself on that.
Oh, I see.
We're kind of far from the camera because we're trying to get us all in there, but
Oh, that's okay.
Come on, Mason.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah,
we're
we
on
do.
TV. Wow.
I don't know.
Are you doing like paint by numbers?
No, they sketched them and then they.
we
Oh, okay. Well, I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Can you
Very
put
cool.
it closer
We're
to
out
the
of here. We're
camera?
out of here.
should,
Nice,
yeah.
So,
nice.
And then, I don't know. If I,
and I'm supervising. I'm judging them.
right.
Yeah, because I wouldn't trust you with paint at all.
It's Crayola watercolors. What have we got to lose?
True.
Safe, safe.
Him
A
eating it.
lot.
See,
And eating.
I guarantee
I wonder if
you,
they
on
still smell the same.
any game pod on the planet has
I
never
know.
referred to Crayola watercolors except right here. Gamers with Coffee.
And they smell like they used to when you were in preschool too.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, hey,
Have that
that
lead
works.
smell.
That
Great.
works.
The scratches for this, those are great.
Pirates and ghosts.
So, what did you show? Did you paint something lately?
Us? No.
Me?
No?
Painted. Well, I started doing painting, and everything was going really good. Got some awesome exterior colors going, and then a neighbor came home and said to stop painting their house. So I'm like, okay.
You're like,
That's
oh.
unfortunate. I hate when that happens.
Man, that was a hell of a party.
Taylor's all huffing paint. No.
Oh
I
man,
have no idea what
it's weird because speaking of paint, it's like if you go to like you guys have Hobby Lobby up there.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's like like a general hobby, like
Yeah, we
craft
have it.
store.
I don't know.
They
do we?
for you to buy any paint, they gotta walk it up to the front of the store for you.
Yeah.
We don't.
Yeah, I'll say ours don't.
Ours
We just
do.
pick it
like-
up off the shelf and carry it.
They're afraid you're gonna sniff it on the way
Yeah,
there.
they don't want
Swear.
people to be over.
I guess Texans are more sniffy than up there.
They get
It
licky
was,
and
it was
sniffy.
it was bad in the military.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was
Is that-
bad in the army.
Is that huffing? Is that what they call it?
Huff.
Huffing? Oh.
Yeah, it's terrible.
But yeah, it's like if we want to buy like a bottle of like, Tester's aerosol, they have to pull it out of their glass case and walk it up to the front of the store at the cash register that we're going to use.
Oh, the glass
We
case
already
makes
had
this
that up there.
very obnoxious bing when they open it too, so they know that somebody has opened this obnoxious case. So
Mhm.
That's going a little overboard, I think.
Yeah.
they did.
Nah,
And
Well, maybe
Mythos,
so.
don't keep encouraging him with the hobby shit.
it's not.
What?
It's hobby shop.
Hobby
Yeah,
shit.
I was not there. Ask Mythos's bouncers.
Uh-huh.
Me and Clint did not
I think I
go
messed
to
up
the
my
hobby
horse's
shop.
lip.
Well,
y'all.
especially when it's 16-hour drive
Just
just to get to Texas.
Ooh, what?
These
We've
lips.
already looked that up.
Hey.
Remember?
Mythos, you need to November. I don't know if it's still going on in case the world explodes, but in November, Millennium Con, dude, come up from San Antonio. I'll hook up with you, man. We'll do a cast or something. We're gonna be there all week. It's the week of Memorial Day, Memorial Day. I think it's that November. Whatever. It's like the first weekend of November, but it's gonna be like a 4-day event. So
Oh, wow.
you should come up, man. A bunch of people from San Antonio are coming up from there.
I see how it is, but the people in Iowa are not invited, huh?
You're not
You
going.
You guys are
You're not
welcome.
going.
I'm gonna have a hotel room, so come on down, man. I'll let you
No.
crash on the floor.
No.
Hold on, babe. There's
Look,
no
you don't want to
reason.
crash on
Yeah.
any hotel floor, man. We just got
We
back
lost
from
Clint.
staying in a
Oh
hotel.
my god. Okay, but they were saying
Yeah.
something. Hold on a second.
Okay,
Hold on a
I'm
second.
sorry.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. We were being.
It's okay. I was just trying to tell Ashley there's no reason why she should worry. Say me and Brian and Clint and Mythos get together. We're not going to end up in jail. Everything will be okay.
Yeah, just stay home and keep the channel going while they're here.
Meet in a public place. Never go
A
alone.
public place.
Don't take candy from strangers.
That's right.
Oh, now you took all the fun out
Mythos
of
said it sounds good. You have to see if his wife will kill him if he takes a road trip that close to Thanksgiving.
Oh man, it's weeks before Thanksgiving.
That's weeks before, yeah.
I think
2
he's
weeks?
afraid his wife will end up snapping his neck.
Well,
but-
tell her to come. Shit, that's all good.
It it might happen.
Mel's gonna be there. Colette might be there
Where?
to
Where am I going?
London Con.
No, I don't trust any of them together.
Well, now Mythos says we're all reliable. He
Why?
is right.
Yeah, when you're separate.
We're good.
Well, listen, you guys got to come, and the reason why is that I'm playing a special invitation only post con game in the lobby of the hotel.
Wyndham. The Wyndham will
with-
never be the same.
Now, if you're
Yeah,
little
that's
kids,
what I'm
don't
worried-
listen to this. Don't listen.
Okay, that's what I'm
Adult
worried
talk.
about. He's gonna
With
probably run up
booze
and
and all
down the
sorts of
stairs butt
stuff.
naked or something. No one wants to see that.
No. It's
No,
just drinking.
it's in
We're
the
playing.
lobby.
It's great stuff. You
It's
should-
in the lobby, so it can't
It's gonna
get
be
too
fun.
crazy. It can't get too crazy in the lobby.
and it's nothing but like geeks and gamers that
Yep.
drinks lots of coffee, drink
Freaking
a lot of
nerds.
booze, rolling dice.
Freaking
We can't
nerds
see.
everywhere.
We'll try.
Yeah, there's
You should. It's awesome.
I like Mythos' comment that they keep the spray paint in a glass case, but when you ask for it, they just take it out and hand it to you.
This is the wrong.
Yeah. There's no point in locking it up in that.
Yeah.
Clint, you're blanked. You might have to go and try to reset it or something.
Oh, wait.
But yeah, Mythos is in San Antonio, isn't he?
I believe so.
I think
Yeah.
so.
It's only a couple hours from here. From
That's where's
San
the
Antonio,
Where?
Alamo.
Elma, Texas?
The Alamo.
Oh, it's in San Antonio.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a couple hours from where we're at.
So
That's
where's
a
the
great-
Comic Con though? That's what I'm saying.
Wyndham.
In Roundup.
Round
Remember?
out.
Right
Yeah.
on the way.
Yeah.
In that hotel, right down.
Oh wow!
Yeah, she lives like, yeah.
I played Dust. I did it.
She played her second
right.
game with Dust.
Yep.
Yep. I'm getting broken in over here.
Yep.
Yeah, why you running?
But
We're playing it all old school too. Like.
yeah, we're doing the older edition first, and
Yeah.
as we play all that stuff, we'll get to the new stuff. So it's pretty fun.
Well, he says he lives in Houston.
Oh, in
Oh,
Houston.
fiddles.
That's a couple hours more.
I'd say from here to Houston, just city to city, is basically 16 hours.
Yeah, I mean from Austin to Houston, what is it? 3-4 hours?
Probably something like that.
Round Rock's just north of Austin. I mean, it shares a city line with it.
I almost dipped my brush in my drink.
Me too.
If that straw wouldn't have
Don't
been
dip
there,
it in my
I
drink.
would-
You gotta be careful with these two. When they get into their painting mode, it's just like
That's awesome.
And
Yeah.
I painted since I've talked to y'all last. I painted two. What did I paint?
Two what?
oh yeah, she painted some soldiers.
So
Oh,
they were
yeah.
civilians. They
Oh yeah,
were
she
wearing real
painted
people
some.
clothes.
I got her to put some 28 millimeter scale like civilians.
I did that.
Oh, nice.
Did it.
So that's like her first. She
That
was
was my
good.
first too. I took pictures and everything so I could send it to my brother.
She put like
No one
you put like blush and stuff on
Yeah,
some of them.
I put little rosy cheeks on them and everything.
She did the
They're-
eyes.
They're running.
Nice. You'll
That's
have to
pretty cool.
share them then. You have to share them then.
What city is it in?
It's in Round Rock.
It's over there by Square Rock.
It was a square walk until it fell down the cliff. It became a round one.
Humble Rock.
But yeah, it's a cool con, man. It's nothing but tabletop gaming. There's no cards here. It's
no
all
magic together.
no magic.
Sorry,
There's
people.
there's some role playing, but most of it is like miniature gaming, and it's like everything from like what's out now to shit that's been like discontinued for like 30 years. They
Oh,
have
wow.
like the old guys are hosting the old Avalon Hill bookshelf games, the little Chet games, and it's great, man. It's like it's young and old, and it's a great place to see. Just as
Mostly old, but it's
We
fun.
we should get Taylor to come down.
oh, dude, that would be awesome. Get Eric
Yeah.
down here. That'd be cool.
You should come.
Hell,
on
they
down.
probably wouldn't let him come back to the country if he's been in the U.S. You know,
Yeah,
Yeah,
give him a
that's the
chance
bad
to get a
part.
break.
he's been contaminated with Americanism.
Fiddles.
Oh no.
15 hours, city to city.
Oh, from you guys?
Mhm.
That's a 2-day. I mean, you can crash. Like I said, I mean, You don't need a place to save some money on that end.
We would end up having to take probably, 2 or 3 stops?
Well, I mean, you worked a 12-hour shift before. That's 3 more hours than a 12-hour shift. So
Yeah, it wouldn't be hard. I've done 15 hours, 18
you
hours.
could do it in a day if you left early enough, or drive 10, 12 hours, take a break, and then.
And this is Austin, dude. So like when you're not at the con, but you guys could go down to Austin proper, like 6th Street, and go hit all the clubs and the bars, and hell, you might even see Quentin Tarantino and who else lives down here.
Well, it's important to go to 6th Street.
It's
It's
true.
overrated.
Probably just try to hit up the shop to get some iced coffee if it's hot.
It's a touristy thing, though.
Yeah, but I'm not a
I
tourist.
say,
It's true. But you know what? Austin's its motto is? Keep it weird.
Keep Boston weird.
Keep Austin weird. You took that from me. I'm in litigation right now to try to get that reversed.
Yeah, right. We don't have enough money
I
to go
thought
into
it was-
litigation.
I thought it was fried rattlesnake goes good with ranch dressing or something.
Oh, goodness.
Oh no, I haven't had rattlesnake in a long time. I have had rattlesnake.
My grandpa when I was a kid, we used to go on vacation in Oklahoma because they had a farm out there. They grew peanuts and cattle and stuff. Or not peanuts, and watermelons and cattle. And so he took us to a thing in Texas where we got some fried rattlesnake. I remember that. It was like just like chicken.
It is. It's a little gay. It's a little rubbery. It's a little rubbery.
Yeah. I didn't want to
Does
be
it
the
taste
guy
like
that
chicken?
had to catch him.
I mean, I don't know. It's been a long time since I had rattlesnake. It's been a long time.
It's a little.
Ashley's looking up, where you guys were there and then up props price line. Do you want to plan a trip to Houston, Texas? And then it starts showing travel packages.
Oh man, Houston.
That's far away.
That's far from the con. But I mean, if you just want to go see, Frost and Fist and just screw Brian in Weird World War II, that's fine.
well, why not?
We
Wow.
That's the only reason I'm
I see it. Frost and Fist, and Brian.
No.
What's
I get you.
Frost and Fist?
That's some of their buddies. They have a site.
Okay.
Well, we would
They-
have to
they
go through
make
you
me-
guys before we get to them anyway.
Either way, we would have to visit everybody. If we're going to go there, we may as well say hi.
It'll be like that's true. It'll be like, this is a Gamers with Coffee bulletin. Anybody in the Central Texas area, meet us here. But yeah.
Do y'all have a lot of Central Texas followers? You know, or
You know what? I haven't really looked at where all the.
Oh
followers
God,
are.
I can't get that picture out of my head. Why would he say that?
Not you guys. Mythos
Oh.
posted. Freak does look good in
Oh,
a bow
God.
tie because they joke about being Chippendale dancers. So I'm too ugly for that kind of stuff. So
Oh no, in our next video, you'll see me in my Burt Reynolds pose, ladies. So just a heads up.
Just a warning.
I don't think anyone wants to see that.
They might. They
They
just
might.
might.
They might pay for it too.
You surprised?
I enjoyed it. It was pretty awesome.
I didn't realize that. Sorry, Taylor.
Oh,
Didn't even see you
there
on
we
there.
go.
There you
Oh,
are.
there he is. Hey, look at there's Eric. What's up, dude?
Not much. Got a video gonna premiere in half an hour. So if you
Oh.
guys are still chatting, then whatever. But if you're not, just play it in the background so I feel important. Okay?
Oh, you're
Well,
all
if
right.
anything, we have cell phones. We'll just play it on through our cell phone.
Yeah, just
We can
play it
walk-
on your cell phones or whatever. Makes
We
me
can do
feel
like an MST treatment to it.
yeah, exactly.
Damn
Rip
it.
it.
Well, now
Um,
we just gotta get Clint back on here and get Mythos in here too. Then we got the
Yeah.
whole group.
Yeah, get Mythos in here. I haven't talked to Mythos live on the interweb.
Once
probably
in a while
working.
he shows up here.
Yeah, very few.
Yeah.
It's usually on his way
Chat,
home.
Huh?
It's usually on his way home
He's
from work.
usually driving, I think. Yeah.
Oh.
Always.
So Taylor, are you in your jacuzzi again, or
This was.
What's that? Sorry.
I said, what's that background noise? Are you sitting in your jacuzzi again, or?
No, I do have the Hold on, I'll show you. I do have my garage doors open.
Oh, okay.
Taylor, he was joking.
I was just
It
joking.
was a joke, honey.
Oh no. There's probably the lights or something.
There's no
like a buzzing
background, honey.
noise
He was joking.
Yeah.
You're just joking.
I lost that bet. I assumed Eric was like a hoarder, and then you're in your garage would be up to the ceiling. I lost that bet.
This is
I
pretty
figured-
okay. I'll give you a quick little tour of the garage, but
Right,
it's
the
kind
area
of
was the
crowded.
garage.
Actually, that's not that crowded there.
Oh my
Well-
gosh, that looks way better than mine.
I can't right now. Well, see, like these are all portable tables, so I can just collapse them. Okay. So I can collapse my tables and get them out of here if we need to put a vehicle in, but we can only put one vehicle.
I
So
feel like I'm on like the show MTV Cribs or something.
yeah,
Check out this pimped out
Yeah,
garage.
Gamer's crib.
Gamers Crit.
Yeah, gamer.
Oh
cribs.
man, that's a great idea. We should do that. We should like make videos of like our gaming, like like our game rooms or like our storage and all that shit. That'd be cool.
Well,
Yeah.
our storage is right there behind his big head.
Check out this box. I got it from the dollar store.
Look at my closet. It's like teetering.
He's helping his injured grandma right now. So
Oh.
streaming would be weird.
It's okay, Mythos. If you're helping out your grandma, that's more important.
Oh man, I bet your grandma's got some kick-ass stories.
Right?
Maybe that's
Hell, they always got
They can hear
awesome
some good
stories.
He
always.
doesn't want to bring his
Yeah,
grandma.
That's probably why not.
We would all be asking questions.
You know why? Because she come in and she's like, remember back in second edition, Mytho, when I kicked your ass when the Swooping Hawks came down and destroyed your orc horde? That's right.
She did that.
She
I
did
did
that.
want to ask people like if they have an Instagram. It's actually one of the few social media sites I haven't been banned from, so I decided to start one up.
That's right. We feel you, man.
Okay,
Yeah.
Hey, we do.
So if you have one, I don't know, message me or leave it in the comments or something if you want me to subscribe to you. So, anyways, just thought I'd mention that.
Taylor, did you follow ours at all?
Well, I haven't. I just installed it like yesterday or 2 days ago.
If you
I'm
want,
still trying to figure it out. So,
you can
Man,
look for
you
us.
shave, brother.
oh yeah, yeah,
I mean, you are like clean all around, dude.
yeah. Well, easy, right?
Throw you in a torpedo easy. Just
Uh,
Whoa.
you slide right in there.
yeah.
Whoa.
Well, I inherited my grandfather's hair on my mother's side, and he was bald.
Oh.
Unlike my father, who had really thick hair, but he was completely gray by the time he was 18. So
Yeah, that's me.
I think I'd rather be gray with a full head of hair because you can just dye it, right?
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
But
It looks cool though. I mean,
it's genetics.
yeah, sons of bitches.
Exactly.
That's what I say.
Oh, hold on. Quit. Do you need another invite? Because he lost internet.
Is he
Don't
still
leave it
on
out
the
in woods
road?
or something?
I don't know. He says
You know,
sorry. He
it's
lost-
funny because Clint, I would see like has a compound somewhere.
Yeah, he's living in a compound.
I love Clint. Me and
Like
him
Brant
seem like we got
Davidians or
lots in
something?
common. But I could see if I was in Clint's spot, I'd be in the damn compound up there too.
Where's he live? What state?
With Iowa, right? Iowa.
Now, Brian, just remember the Branch Davidian thing, okay? Just
That's true. That's all Texan, man.
That only happened in Waco, though. That was only one time.
Dude, that was
that
only-
one guy.
I really want to come to Texas actually because
You
I
need
want
to,
to
man.
go to a
Yeah.
TXRD event, right? That's right in Austin. And
It's
I
about-
also
it's about
wanna go
two-
see like in Waco where that whole hubbub happened. With,
Yeah, it's about 2 hours north of Austin. Hour and a half. Waco.
Where?
Waco. From here?
2 hours
Probably 2 hours.
north.
and then
Yeah.
visit Alex Jones.
Well, if you're down here in this area, go to Fort Hood. They got a bunch of like armor, like
Yeah,
army museums.
yeah.
And then there's Fort. What's the fort in Austin? There's another Camp Mayberry in Austin.
No, Mayberry.
Mayberry in Austin
Yeah.
has some awesome like armor and tanks and stuff.
And they had
Nice.
an advertisement for Gilligan's Island earlier, and I got confused.
And for the people who are into like
Oh no, I'm coming.
horse stuff,
Stop me.
Hewitt, Texas has the Chainsaw Massacre House. Just saying.
Yeah,
And
that
Well, I know where
probably
me and Elle are
avoid,
going.
You can see it.
I said I know where me
I'd
and
have
Elle are
kids
going.
with me, so I'd probably avoid that. But
Yeah.
Oh,
but
they
it
gotta
is
learn
interesting,
eventually.
you know.
They're gonna have to watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre eventually.
Yeah, well, they can do that when they're my age.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Me and my
Like I
daughter.
told my daughters, I said you can date when you're my age. So when you're
Yeah.
the same age as
I hear
I am,
that.
you can
Would you
date.
really want to become a grandpa at like 90?
That was bad.
See, but the point is they'll never be the same age as me, right?
Yeah.
That's
Because
true.
I'm aging as well. So
Constantly. See?
uh,
That's some
Okay.
sneaky dad tactics right
That would
there.
have fooled me. That tomfoolery right there would have fooled me. That ain't right.
There you
So
go,
anybody
Taylor.
get any gaming in this week?
yeah, I've got a video going up in half an hour. We did the Paul Valley Very British Civil War scenario
Oh, very cool.
last night, and I threw it all together. You get to find out what happens to my Piper. So if you've been following what I've been
With his-
doing
with
miniature
his
wise,
unit.
you'll understand. And there's a little. I took kind of a little. I did a little bit of editing, and I did kind of sort of what you do. You put in a movie scene or whatever
Oh,
in
that's
the
cool.
video, and it's towards the end, so you have to watch the whole thing in order to see it. But I think you'll like it. You'll get it. I know you'll get it because you've probably seen this movie 100 times, right? So, yeah. But,
Right on.
yeah, I did some editing today. It didn't really take me as long as I thought, but
Brad.
you know, it's all.
Yeah, well, we'll check it out. We'll check it
Yeah,
out.
even if you
That's
have
no
it just playing in, like if you're busy doing other things, that's cool. Just have it playing in the background or something. Then I get the views and makes me feel important.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll definitely check it out.
What is it
Yeah.
called?
It's his. I'll send you a link to his
Oh, okay.
channel.
Taylor, when you get
Is
your
it-
Instagram set up, I'm sorry guys, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Then
No,
look
no.
for us, and when you follow us, it'll say you followed me. Then I can follow you back.
Okay.
It'll give me the option. So for us,
Yeah.
it's gamers, and then a dot, like a period, then with, and then period coffee. That's how it let us set it up. So
Okay.
search for us, and when you follow us, I can in turn follow you back. It gives you a follower. Then when you post things, we can like it. You know what I mean?
Okay, so I have. Is it like gamers with coffee, all one word?
It's broken up. It's gamers dot with dot coffee. For,
Okay.
for
Gamers
Instagram,
dot with
everywhere
dot.
else it's together, but for
Okay.
Instagram, it wouldn't take
Yeah.
it without me breaking it up.
is.
Oh, you're not missing.
There we
There you
go.
go.
I got you.
Half a minute. That's it.
I didn't have to do too much. I just had to put gamers dot with, and it came up.
Come
so
up, yeah. So if
I
Look
will
at you,
follow
cornered
you,
the-
and bada bing. There we go.
Yeah.
did you? Where'd my phone go?
I haven't watched your 3D podcast yet. I'm looking forward to that. See what your insight on that. I need to get one of those 3Ds, man, because there's a lot of cool stuff you can print up.
Yeah, all the Fallout stuff at Modifius.
I mean,
They have
even
all
like,
those SPL files.
Yeah,
even like,
the,
if you could,
Wait, they have Fallout?
We've
Yeah,
been-
Oh,
they
yeah.
have like
Well-
it's like the Rocket Cafe, but it's so you print it up instead of buying that weird card stock thingy. You can actually get a 3D printed version that you do yourself,
yeah.
and it has like
I know they
removable
do it
roof
for
pieces and
Fallout.
stuff.
I know Modifius went and did it for Skyrim.
Yes.
No, they do
Yeah.
have it for. They
Yeah,
have like
for
a
their
drop
Fallout
shit, like
thing,
a.
they have it too.
Yeah,
Lots of
I have.
good
I have the.
post-apocalyptic terrain.
Yeah, I have the Fallout drop ship, and then I've
Oh,
got the
nice.
cafe, and like
Yeah.
a warehouse.
Nice.
They
I
sent
want to
them
get
to me.
Liberty Prime. That's
Oh,
like I
okay.
might ask the wife for that for Christmas. I might be like, because it's like $200, right?
Oh.
And I want to get Liberty Prime.
Just let her win a couple times, dude. And you
Yeah.
get
Oh
it.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah,
Doesn't work for
spoiler
him.
alert: she wins in this video too. So you know.
Oh, you ruined it down. You just gave it all up, dude.
Well, no, you can still get to see what happens to the Piper, right?
Oh, okay.
So.
It was time. It was
Yeah.
the Piper got paid.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you'll
That's
see,
cool.
and trust me, I think you'll like it. You've probably seen the movie a couple of times, so.
Right on. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, guys. So he's playing like a version of a very British Civil War, and some people might get confused with this because I was confused by it. I thought it was like a rule system. It's not. It's not a rule system. It's like just kind of like a source book on like if you wanted to do like the British fighting each other during the 30s, they kind of tell about the politics of the day and the different groups and kind of make this narrative. It's really cool. So
Yeah.
But-
There are two sort of games for it. One is Went the Day Well, which is I think
from the movie.
a platoon level game, so similar to Bolt Action. And the other one is Brigadier 38, which is a brigade level. So that's getting more operational.
Right on.
But the actual source books are without a any sort of like there's no game stats. It's mostly they do them like Osprey books where they have color plates and an explanation of like versus the socialist faction. They'll talk about how these units are made up of like trade unions and they have like it's just it's just a nice little fictional setting that you don't have to be so serious about, but you can kind of get your political venting done if you will. Like my main force is Jacobite Scott, right? So it's kind of like they want a Catholic king on the throne, and they wear kilts and pillage Northerners and stuff like that. Like it's awesome, right? So
Right down.
and so I did the guys.
Oh, okay.
My main guys I did with my family tartan, which is Taylor. So I did kind of a little mock-up of the tartan pattern on the kilts that they wear. And then I have some other guys that just have Black Watch tartan and Stuart tartan, like some of the other ones, right? And then you can kind of use figures. Like I have a lot of generic sort of British soldiers, like World War II era with the Brodie helmets and the Lee Enfield rifles. You use them too, and I have some like socialist types, which are actually like Soviet partisans, but I just say they're like British rail union workers or something like that. And
now they, I think is it Empress Miniatures that kind of makes a line for it.
Yeah, well, you can use like I have some Carlist guys from the Spanish Civil War.
Yeah.
So if you just take their berets and paint it instead, like Carlists wore like a red beret with a gold braid. If you were to just change the color, you could just say that they're Anglican League.
Yeah.
Right? And then you have a standard bearer with like a crucifix, like what they would have at church, like as your standard bearer, and then you have your commanders and that. And if you just change the beret color, like it's a Basque type beret, so it's really big and chunky looking. But if you just change the color, you can just say, oh, they're Anglican League or they're Irish.
It's pretty cool because they go throughout the whole empire. They kind of talk about like if there was a civil war going on in England, what would happen to the colonies? Like Australia and like India and like some parts in the Caribbean and stuff. It kind of gives
you have like India separating in it, right?
Yeah.
And
so it's really interesting.
Yeah,
it's definitely within the realm of
setting.
World War II or weird World War II. So if you're into that kind of stuff, the alternative history kind of thing. It's really cool.
Yeah, exactly. And I also did. I also have Australians, and I bought a bunch of emus. I showed the emus a couple months back.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to do emu war, right? Like in 1932, they had the emu war. I'm going to do that, but I'm going to have the emus be more like the aliens from the Alien franchise. So it's like you have the queen and it's laying eggs everywhere, and like all these little chest ones and warriors and workers and stuff. And it's like, so emus are just going to replace like what aliens would be in the Alien franchise, right?
Yeah.
So, because I statted them out, and emus are vicious, right?
Oh,
According
yeah.
to Paul Bally, because they have these abilities where, yeah, they can't do things like take plot points, but because of that, they get like all these just extra abilities. So even like the follower level emus are actually very vicious. Like you would have a hard time fighting them as an ally or even a sidekick. You know?
It would be embarrassing though to say you got killed by emus. They attacked me in a herd. And,
Yeah.
yeah. They had
An emu stampede.
armor plating on their feathers.
Well, the historical emu war was actually only like it was like a major and a couple of enlisted personnel with 2 Lewis guns, right? And they tried, like they found this herd of emus, and so they just open up on them with the Lewis gun. But the emus just sort of scattered and did all these unpredictable things, and it took them like, I forget what the actual ratio of like bullets fired to deaths was, but it was ludicrous. Like it was like 30,000 rounds of ammunition fired for like 500 deaths, which is pitiful, right? Like they were getting higher hit rates in World War One because, you know, the guys would be in a formation, at least, say, charging you. But these emus would just do all these unpredictable, like running around in random directions and just, and they always have, like emus are kind of like crows in that there's always a sentry. So there's always one looking around while the other ones feed. So it would detect that something's wrong, that there's a predator. It would warn all the other ones, and then they'd just be running around all random and stuff. So they'd have these Lewis guns, and they were like shooting at them and really not getting any results from them, right? But these emus are eating all the crops and just causing havoc, right?
That's hysterical,
So-
actually, if you think about it.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
Ethos said he likes the idea of the emus doing the same as the xenomorphs.
Yeah.
So,
it's just,
could you imagine having a
it's
tracker and it's blipping and here comes all these angry emus at you?
yeah.
Get
only
the
have so
hell
many
out of the way.
bullets and you're out.
Yeah. Oh, it is. Well, and it's funny too, right? And you know, sometimes you just want to have fun in a war game. Don't necessarily want to be serious all the time, right?
That's true.
I mean, that's why we game, right? Is for stress relief. So
Talk
we
to the lady
gain-
who puts her Russian hat on when she deploys her Russian forces.
I don't know what you guys when you game, but I want to see my enemies driven before me and the lamentation of their women.
oh, sure. Well, we all do. We all have that, you know,
Yeah,
Conan.
that's
Hell
like
yeah.
a regular
satisfied,
Tuesday.
right?
You
Damn
know?
right. That's right.
Brian, just if anybody wants to go down the dark side of
Even
gaming,
if you're the loser, you're the winner.
Right here, baby. Right here. Weird World War II is your place to be. Weird.
Yeah.
You're not weird. You're dark.
I'm dark.
Some of your
I'm
stuff
like
goes
emo.
dark.
I'm like,
He doesn't look that dark to me.
Did y'all
I'm pretty
notice I
light.
cut all his
Oh
hair
my
off?
god.
I cut his mane.
well, me, I lost all my powers.
but Mel, he has that other Weird World War II channel, but that's $4.99 a minute for some reason, and it wants PayPal.
The 1-900
I haven't.
call
It's like
Weird
900.
War.
It's like 1-800-900.
OnlyFans / Weird World War II. Yeah, I've
OnlyFans.
seen
Oh
that.
god.
Weird World War II
Brian,
.xxx.
come on, Brian. Mita said you got to do the accent when you do that.
Which accent? Which accent
Italian.
Mythos?
Probably the
But,
Texas accent.
Oh, the Texan?
No, Lord.
If you want the dark side, folks, come on
No.
down to Weird World War II.
It's not like a car salesman.
I can turn on the twing real hard.
And sell Buick
Oh,
next
God.
And
week.
sell a
Yeah.
Buick in the same sentence.
You know, I tell you what.
Oh my god.
Oh, bless his heart.
Oh, and
That's pretty good,
he.
Taylor. That's pretty good.
Bless his heart.
I tell you what must be the ultimate like Texas sort of remark. Right?
Stereotype.
It's
Oh,
like
what is
every
it?
Texan says it, right? I
Howdy.
tell you what, and then they don't tell you anything, but they just
Oh,
say,
I tell you what, boy.
You should just run if you hear that. Just run.
Yeah.
Just automatically go into a full-grown man run. Just that's it. You hear that? It's never
Oh,
normal.
So, Brian, it's the Conan accent, he said.
Oh, the Conan. Oh my god. The only Schwarzenegger I can do is from the Total Recall, and this is it. Ready? That's all I got. That's when he's pulling that thing out of his nose. He's like,
Also, when his eyeballs are about to pop out on Mars.
oh yeah, when they're like,
Right? It works there too.
that's all I got, man. That's all the Schwarzenegger I can do.
yeah.
So,
Huda Choppa.
there you go.
I got nothing.
Yeah, that's about as much as you can do.
Well, he doesn't have too many lines in Conan, right?
Not in Conan. No, he's
It's
like,
like no, yes, and what do I have to do? Those are like the 3 lines in Conan the Barbarian.
that's what made it so great, man. Is because he didn't have to talk at all.
Yeah, exactly.
It's great.
I'm just, she's watching me just like scribble.
No, I
Nell's
just-
really painting over here. Like
I'm
hardcore.
scribbling.
Check it out. No,
No, I'm scribbling.
It's beautiful.
Isn't that awesome?
That is
Right. Looks good.
I can make horse sounds.
I was gonna make a comment, but I'm gonna shut up.
Something to do with the jackass, I suppose.
Oh, damn! That's my one.
He's a
No.
good fella, guys. He's a good fella.
You got to have some fun. Not everybody has as much fun as Taylor does. Taylor just looks like a party animal out there.
Hell yeah! Look at him.
I try to be.
That's right.
Yes, Canadians can party hardy.
I don't know what color to choose. I'm sitting here. What color should I choose now?
But what happened to Clint? Did he bail?
His internet, he said he lost it, so I should text him and tell him to, look under the carpet. Maybe he dropped it somewhere.
He ran off.
Yeah.
This guy, he needs to tie that thing up, man.
He's in the truck, so it's going to bounce. He likes to try to do things from his truck because he feels fancier that way, but just not good internet.
Well, I think we're gonna finish painting, but we wanted to say hi. We waited until Greg. We waited until 4:15 and no one was there.
That's
So I don't know who I needed to make a complaint to. I don't know who I need to be my customer service contact.
Hold on. I will direct you to customer service.
Oh God, don't
Oh,
start.
I do have to
Customer
add,
service is
just,
busy right now, Brian.
I just have to
Please
tell you one
hold.
thing,
All
Brian.
lines are busy.
Sold all lines are busy.
I'm from the
We only have one line.
Oh Lord.
All
But
right.
Toxic.
Just
but we're gonna dip
Brian,
out.
if
They're
you
gonna
can-
they're gonna finish that. But we wanted to say hi and say we were
No, that's
here.
cool. That's mine and Clint's fault
Hi,
because
Mark.
we were out and about in the country.
Hijack
you
the
know,
show and
have
make
you
it
been
completely
to
inappropriate.
The Pulp Alley channel recently?
Greg,
What?
Have you been to the Pulp Alley channel recently, like the last
you eat
week?
my brownie.
Oh, hell.
Oh shit!
Oh,
You ate a brownie?
possibly.
Run, dude.
Just run.
Just
Weed
run.
brownie?
It was up there by the coffee pot. It's.
Yeah, I had there so I could take it to
It's
work.
fair game when it's next to the coffee pot, dude.
She bought
That's
it
like-
for work. I didn't. Well, it wasn't me.
All right, guys. You have a great week, okay?
We'll see
Brian,
you
hold
later,
on.
there,
Don't log
Brian.
off.
All
Yeah,
right.
try to come down, man. I'll send you a link to. I'll send you both a link to Millennium Con and let you take a look at all the particulars.
Yeah, that's cool, but hold on just 1 second before you
Okay.
log off. Have you been to the Pulp Alley channel in the last week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the contest?
So do you know about he wants to do like a zine almost with the scenarios of the month?
Oh yeah.
Looking for like material basically. That gets
Yeah, like
published?
mission design. Yeah.
Yeah, just stuff like that. I just thought I'd let you know about that. I didn't know whether
Right
you
on.
would because I haven't seen you in the like with the broadcasts and that.
Yeah, I usually
I-
catch it. I can't seem to wake up at 10 in the morning.
Well, fair
On a
enough.
Sunday.
Yeah.
But
No, that's okay. I just didn't know if you knew, because you could always do some weird World War II stuff for
Yeah.
Park Valley and that, and like
that's true.
get, your name.
Right on.
Like, it doesn't pay anything, I'm sure, but you know what I
No,
mean. It's
but
just
yeah,
like
it's
you're
just-
in the community, and then people would come to your page and stuff like that.
Right on.
So,
Yeah, I'll check it out. I have a list of his scenario criteria, how it's like written and stuff and all that. So
yeah. I'm planning on doing some more stuff, and
You should.
and just I want to get involved in it. I don't know if it'll necessarily be anything that he wants to publish with the
Well,
scenario.
one thing for everybody out there that's watching, this whole industry, we're all gamers. We all start off as gamers, and just exposing yourself and your ideas in a certain way might get you in a healthy gaming way.
Let's clarify that, Brian. But
Okay.
yes.
You can get the exposure that you need, and just the ideas, and communicate with each other, and it makes the community stronger and bigger. So
Yeah, exactly, because we can
But-
all use more subs, right?
Don't-
Whether we monetize or not. Like,
That's
I'll
right.
never monetize, but I
Yeah.
would like to hit 1K subscribers so that I can send out like
some
bulletins or whatever they're called and stuff
Yeah,
like
you
that.
you could do more. They make you get 1,000, but then
Yeah,
then you could do live streaming with it too.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly.
Yeah, Eric, you said
Oh,
subs, and the girls kind of went, "Oh, really?" Ooh. I said subscribers, ladies, subscribers. All right, guys.
Hello, nice to see you again, Colette.
All right, guys, say
Yeah,
bye.
take care, everyone. I'm gonna log off too,
Goodbye.
so take care.
We'll catch you guys later.
Have fun.
Have a good
Ladies.
weekend.
You too.
There you go.
All right. Well, I'm going to take off too there, Greg, because I have in 5 minutes my videos going up for like broadcasting. So
That's okay. If
I'm
it's
gonna-
it's
yeah.
going to show up on YouTube, so I'll turn it on the phone and watch it. And while we were talking, I followed you on Instagram. Gamers
Oh,
Coffee.
okay, cool.
So
Yeah.
and
awesome.
I liked some of your
All
stuff,
right.
including the dog video. So
Yeah. Well, it's just he's such a suck, and he gets so much attention
Yeah.
that
well, that's
Like,
okay because
it-
now that you've got that, we can help you by liking. The best thing on Instagram is liking somebody's stuff or commenting because it helps move it. So
Yeah.
anytime I see a post stuff up there, it'll show up on my feed now, up at the top in the little heart. It'll
Okay.
flash. So then you'll know when I post stuff and vice versa. We can just help our groups out. Yeah, I'll watch your
Yeah.
video when it comes on. Okay, Mythos.
Yeah. Even if you're just playing it in the background or whatever, that's cool.
No. We'll help you with a real view because the views count. Without the views, sadly, YouTube restricts you from doing a lot of things early on that they shouldn't. So, because not everybody can get the numbers they want right off the bat, which is
Yeah.
why predominantly we're more on Facebook and Instagram than we are YouTube. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. No, that's
But-
cool.
But you go ahead and go, Mythos. It was
Okay.
nice to see you. Thank you guys for waiting. We were
Yep.
out in the country running late, and that's
Yeah.
why Ashley started it up. And but then that gives us a podcast to put up tomorrow. So
Coolness. Okay. Catch you
All right.
later.
yeah, you have a good day there, Taylor.
Bye for now.
Bye. Thank you guys for everybody for showing up. Much appreciated. Anytime you want to be on, send us an email or just pop on if you want. And we appreciate you guys. You guys have a good, safe rest of your day. New podcast again. This last week we've been pretty good on podcasts. So check us out. We're on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon Music. If you get the Podbean app, then you'll be able to call in when we do the live shows. But same thing with these podcasts. The more you download them or view them or comment, it helps move it along. So check us out. All right, you guys, I thank you for all your time. I am going to let you go and end this. You guys have a good night.